All right, as you guys know, there's a lot that takes place in order to put together the perfect race. And I'm taking you behind the scenes once again, this time to talk to Greg DeFrank. He is the track racing secretary. How are you doing today, Greg?
Good, very good.
All right, the first thing that I'd like to do is I'd like for you to please explain your role right here at Pompano Park.
Well, I'm the race secretary for the aisle, and basically being the race secretary encompasses four main functions. I set up and send out stall applications. We manage the purse count for each of the racing days, each of the races for 140 racing nights. We establish rules, racing guidelines that people follow in the backstretch. And then most importantly, I write conditions for horses that give them the opportunity to race for some money down here once they ship to South Florida and have an opportunity throughout the winter and summer to make money.
Now, Greg, you mentioned creating equal opportunities for all of the horses that we have here at Pompano Park, but sometimes we have like 900 horses. How in the world do you fit all these horses into the meet?
There are usually three types of races: condition, claiming, and stakes races. And the condition races I write. The claiming is the trainers assessing values to their own horses. They put the horses in where they think the value and the horse can do. And then stakes, the trainers usually nominate their horses and then race at a future date. So between those three things, that's how we encompass the racing program, put the races together, and try to get everyone raced.
And how exactly do you put these programs together?
Well, like I said, we have 10 or 15 events a day. We look and see what events, we want to balance it with trotters, pacers. The best horses we usually race on the pace on Saturday. The mares, a lot of tracks don't combine, a lot of tracks don't separate mares. We try to create a mares card. We have a Tuesdays for mares. Our better trotters race on Wednesday. Monday night's kind of a catch-all night. Young horses, claiming horses. And then as we see a need, we'll create a condition, or a horseman will even suggest a condition. And we kind of go on that way throughout the whole meet, making little modifications to the condition sheet, which comes out once or twice a week.
Now, as somebody that is completely new to harness racing, there's one thing I'm very, very curious about. I want to know, how do you choose what horse to start on which post?
Well, normally, if we get 10 or 15 entrants in a race, then we go by preference dates. We take 7 or 8 horses that might have the best date. Then we send it over to the judges. They draw the post positions and usually call a horseman to represent the horseman at the draw, and it's all done basically by lot. You put 9 pills in, you draw them out like bingo or a lottery, and that's the post position you get.
So there's a little bit behind the scenes as to what a racing secretary, in this case Greg DeFrank, does at a racetrack such as ours. Thank you so much for watching, and we will have some more of these amazing behind the scenes interviews right here at the Isle Casino Racing, Pompano Park.